America. Ready for another lesson.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy.
Succulent, succulent. Man, how throwing that GNX off a cliff for a lesson is painful. You better be rolling in it or I'm gonna be upset. I mean, I'm already upset, but like, I'm gonna be more upset. I'll double down on the upsetty spaghetti, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I just finished watching Wunderman. Short and concise. I was not expecting that. Nor was I expecting such a heavy piece out of Marvel with that much commitment. Damn, bro, they really committed to that kind of that lifestyle over there. Okay, Marvel, it's a bit ballsy of you. I'll give you that. I'll give you that chip. I enjoyed it, but funny enough, this Wonder Man has actually done more to make me intrigued for Doomsday than First Steps. Now, that's not shade to First Steps. That's not shade, alright? I was already reinvigorated by Thunderbolts. Alright, so First Steps, I was hoping to see a little more in terms of what's coming. But instead, what I got was a damn good Fantastic Four movie. I ain't gonna hate. That shit is top tier. I like it. Enjoy that shit. But in terms of like Doomsday excitement, Wonder Man got me for that. Wonder Man got me more excited for Doomsday. Because if they're bringing that kind of game, baby, we might be cooking a little bit. No. And you know, Wonder Man has unintentionally braced me for lanterns. I've seen the usual suspects spouting their pre-release shenanigans, you know. Their no green, no lantern chick boys and gals. You know what I'm saying? To me, it looks like they want to immediately diversify the different possible tones for this DC world. And the responses to lanterns tells me some people are thinking about this in a binary way. Which makes sense. I mean, the original DCEU was chasing that Dark Knight vibes in the beginning. They're hard pivoted to Marvel's more lighthearted humor. We all saw that. We were all there. Now I gotta remind you about this. But that shit wore people out as well, you know? So yeah, people thinking that these universes need consistent tones makes sense. Yeah, so was expecting lanterns to be like Superman with its color, vibrancy, and suit designs. I'm not gonna lie to you and think that I didn't think we were gonna have some sweet ass, oh shit, some sweet ass lanterns suits. I was not expecting this one. I can tell you that much. But I'm not a believer that a cinematic universe, or any universe for that matter, cough hint hint, needs a universal tone or feel or look. I get why you'd want it. Builds consistency, familiarity, brand recognition, blah 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 blah. But I think the characters are far more important. Seeing these wildly different people who come from very different backgrounds interact, for me, is the best part. If the characters make sense and their actions make sense, would it not be interesting to see how this Superman handles whatever investigation these guys are up to in this kind of area? It would be kind of funny. I mean, like, Guy Gardner is apparently in this for all 8 episodes. Kind of a spoiler. Hopefully that's not a big deal for you. It was a big deal for me. Maybe I should have braced you for that, but that's too late. We're already here. If he doesn't act like he did in Superman and is significantly toned down, then yes, we have a problem. But at the same time, I'm personally more interested to see how each project is on its own and how it fits to the greater picture. Which brings me to Supergirl! Subarashi! This one for me is a long time coming. Like, holy, it's about damn time. Can't lie. I am sad it's not Melissa B. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I am willing to pretend I understand the choice. I can pretend. And just be happy that we're actually getting her on the big screen. It's what? 84? Oh, really? Actually? Damn. Is that... Absolute minute. I'm enjoying the vibes of this one, though. The trailer screams action-packed space journey. But I see that pain. Girl, I see that pain. I see that. I'm fucking lost. Look, she got going on. Really channeling my people's motto. Fuck it. We both. I want to start speculating, but I've actually been enjoying diving into things with absolute minimum knowledge on the matter. Unless it's a game, these cats charging too much, while simultaneously not even trying to make the greatest thing ever made. Just the best at the moment. But I'm gonna save that negativity. I'm gonna save that juice for the next one. So yeah, we get Lanterns doing some detective work, the grounded realism feel, and then Supergirl being super depressed in space. Excellent. Things seem to be moving okay, as far as my average self can tell. Alright. I'll see you never, but you can hear me again sometime, at some point, in the future. Eventually. Who knows? Goodbye.